So earlier this morning, I was hanging out with some of my fellow surface pattern design, commercial artist, illustrator friends. And after the meeting, I sort of had this epiphany. I was sitting next to my friend Emily, who is an amazing illustrator, and I had sent her a comment in the DMs about the piece she was making and how much I liked it. And that it was really obvious that this is something that she has practiced daily and for a very long time, because she's just so good at creating intuitive things on the fly. And, I joked that the thing that I do daily is facilitating. I haven't actually created art in a while, and I don't make it a daily practice because I don't have time. So what I do make a daily practice of is facilitating all the various facets of my business. Needless to say, I just found that to be an interesting observation. We get better at what we practice, and it's okay for us to practice and be good at different things. In fact, that's what makes everything more dynamic and rich. And despite the fact that each of these women inherently all create a similar thing, we all have been successful in it by doing different things. Some of them have courses that they teach and memberships, and some of them are muralists for businesses, and another one has an agent, and another, does wholesale, and, I have a store. And each of us has chosen a different path, or rather we've tried a different path and become successful at a specific facet. And I think that, it's easy to look around at somebody else and say, oh, well, they got successful doing this, I should do this. While I do think it's really important to try new things and see what sticks, I also think, you should stay in your lane and keep building the work that both you are responding to based on your strengths and weaknesses and preferences, and also what other people are responding to, because it's going to be different for each of us. So yes, try the thing, but don't be disheartened when it isn't working. And then the thing that is working, keep pouring into that. I always joke that my lane is like swerving through all the lanes. And, yes, you can do that. You will become successful faster if you, stick with that one lane. But you can have multiple lanes like I do as well. But anyway, that was just sort of a thought I had about different people and ways you can find success, and comparing ourselves to others, and just really being confident in what you're doing and what you're succeeding at.